everyone, welcome back to Dynamic Pilates TV, and today I am going to take you through a reformer class that is going to be done on no springs for about half of the class. So it's a no springs class. We're going to go ahead and get started. What you're going to need today, you're going to need a soft Pilates ball and a Pilates box and your reformer, and we are good to go. So we're going to start with feet and straps, one of my favorite ways to start a class. So go ahead and go to the spring tension that you would use for feet and straps. I typically do a medium and a heavy, and on my balanced body reformer, that is a red and a green, but also keep in mind I keep my ropes pretty long. So if you keep your ropes significantly shorter than mine, then you might want to go a little bit lighter. So I've already got my springs done, and I'm just going to wedge my ball under the reformer right there like that. So let's go ahead and lay all the way down. Find those straps. Now I bring my feet into my shorter loops. So I'm going to go ahead and do that here. All right. So I'm just going to extend my feet up to the ceiling here like this. Tailbone is heavy. Shoulders are down. Ribs are connected. Just take a great big inhale as you lower those legs down. And then exhale, we're going to bring them right back up, keeping that tailbone nice and heavy. Inhaling through your nose as you lower those legs down, not letting the ribs to open or low back to lift too much off of that carriage. You want to maintain a nice, strong, connected core. Inhale through your nose as you lower it down. Exhale, bringing it right back up. Let's do about 3 more right here, and then we're going to change the movement just a little bit. All right, one of my favorites is dolphin tail. It's a great way to open up those legs. So we're going to lower the legs down straight and parallel. Pause right about there. Draw the knees to your chest. The ropes come to the outsides of my legs. And then I extend the feet up. Inhale through your nose as you lower the legs down. Draw the knees into your chest. Ropes come to the outside. And then extend the legs long. Take a great big inhale as you lower those legs down. I initiate from those glutes as I lower. You've got it. Keep moving. Just opening up the backs of those legs. We want our legs nice and warmed up today because when we go to the no springs leg section, you want your legs nice and warm so you don't hurt yourself. All right, now we're going to go into circles. So I'm going to lower down in parallel. I'm going to rotate from the hips to turn my toes out and start my circle right here like this. Inhaling through your nose as you lower it down. If you're just joining us, we are on a medium and a heavy. Go to the spring tension that you would use for feet and straps. It should be heavy, but not too heavy that you feel any strain. Keep moving here. I'm going for about 6. So we have about 3 more. I'm rotating from the hips to initiate that rotation in those hips. Rotate right there. Squeeze those glutes and then circle. 1 more this way. Lower it down. Rotate from the hips to initiate that circle. Now let's reverse for 6. Here we go. Taking it out to the side, zipping the inseams of your leggings together right there for 6. Great big inhale. Great big exhale. We're here for 4 more. For 2. Last one right here. 1. Let's go into frogs. Heels are together, toes are turned out. Now really squeeze those heels. Keep squeezing as you lengthen. Keep squeezing as you come right back in. And again, lifting from that pelvic floor, squeeze and back in. We're going to go for 8 more. Here we go. For 8. I'm squeezing both directions, so I'm working evenly through both legs. For 6. Move at your own pace here. We're here for 5. 4, you've got it. Hang in there. 3, 2, last one right here. 1, bring it in halfway. Hold it here, friends. Little pulses. Here we go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lengthen those legs long. We're going to open the legs out to a V. Start at the top of the inner thighs, zip those heels together. We're here for 8. Lifting from that pelvic floor to initiate that lift for 7 and 6. 5. I'm lifting away from my feet for 4. 3, you've got it. 2, are those legs getting toasty? 1, take it out to the side, hold it here, little circles. Here we go for 10 and 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Can you feel the burn for 4, 3, almost there. Final 2, 1. Bring it all the way in. Now go ahead and lower your headrest if it's up. We're going to go into short spine. I want you to start with your palms facing up. Heels are together. Lengthen the legs long. Now we're going to fold at the hips. Scoop the abdominals and take it up, up, up. Maintain the lift as you bend your knees. Bring your knees directly over those shoulders. And then we're going to exhale, roll down nice and slow. One bone at a time, rolling the hips away from the feet. And then engaging the hamstrings, bringing it back. And again, inhale, lengthening the legs long. We're going to fold at the hips right here. Scoop the abdominals as you take it up, up, up. Maintain the lift from the hips and the ribs. Bend the knees. Bring the knees over the shoulders, slowly coming down. Now, if you want to add to it for the next 3, let's reach our arms up. And again, inhale, lengthening it long. Fold at the hips. Scoop the abdominals. Take it up, up, up. Maintain the lift as you bend your knees, bringing your knees right over those shoulders, and then exhale, rolling down nice and slow. You've got it. 2 more here. Now you have to slowly recruit the core to create the lift because your arms aren't there to help anchor you. Bend the knees. Try not to collapse. Slowly rolling down 1 bone at a time. We have just 1 more right here, lengthening it long. Scoop the abdominals as you take it up, up, up. Nice job. Bend those knees. Keep tension in those ropes. And slowly bring it down. Bring the soles of your feet together as if they were praying. Holding it right here like this. And I kind of like to sway from side to side. And then we're going to open the legs out to the sides, holding it here for about a count of 5, just getting a nice stretch. Bringing the feet back together, holding it here. And then let's take your feet out of there. All right, we're going to go into the classical hundreds breathing. So reach your fingertips up to the ceiling. Knees are in tabletop. I don't want my knees too close to the body. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, reach the toes past your foot bar. All right, inhale to prepare. Exhale, lower the arms, lengthen the legs, pause, hold it right there. Start pumping the arms. Inhale for 5. Exhale for 5. Now on this inhale, lower the legs down. It taps the foot bar. And then exhale, bring it right back up. And again, inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. You've got it. Inhale, lower. Deflate the abs as you lift. I want you to turn those legs off and focus on those deep core muscles. Right there. Just 1 more. Hang in there. You've got it. Hold on to your pegs with your hands. Elbows are wide. Knees are together. We're going to go into knee sways. So on your inhale, your knees go to the right. Keep those elbows nice and wide. Contract the core, lift it up. Now imagine the top leg is heavy. So let the top leg be heavy. So those obliques and bottom leg has to lift that top leg up. That way you're going to feel that waistline even more. So let the top leg be heavy and then exhale, bring it right back up. And again, inhale, lower. Exhale, up. Imagine you're wringing those abdominals out like a sponge as you initiate that lift. You've got it. Last one right here. All right, we're going to go into the jackknife. So you can either keep your hands on the pegs if that's easier for you, or you can bring your hands to the ceiling in those straps. Are you ready? So on my inhale, as I lower the arms, I press into the mat, lift the legs, lift the body up and over. Try not to go past parallel. Exhale, scoop the abdominals to take it up. Squeeze those inner thighs as you slowly come down 1 bone at a time. Once the butt hits, the legs lower, the hands reset. So you open right there. Inhale as you lower, press into the mat. Scoop the abdominals, take it up and over. Now inhale, reach the toes high. Contract the core, squeeze those inner thighs. So you slowly come down. We're going to go for 2 more right here. You've got it. I want you to hollow out that low tummy as you take it up and over, not letting the legs go past parallel with the floor. Take it up, squeeze those inner thighs, slowly coming down, one bone at a time. You've got it. Last one right here. This is it, you guys. Exhale up. Using those deep abs and reach and slowly coming down. Woo! Nice job. Coming up from there. All right, so we're going to change our equipment around just a little bit. First thing, I want you to go to the lightest spring you have. If you have a half spring, go to that spring. Mine is a yellow spring. I'm going to go to that now. And then I'm going to bring my foot bar. Right now, my foot bar is on the middle shelf. I'm going to bring it to the bottom shelf, okay? So I still want it up, but I don't want it all the way up. And then you're going to lock that down. Your ball is right here. Now I'm going to take my box and I'm going to bring it against the foot bar like this. So it's against the foot bar. Push one hand into the box. The other hand, you're going to pull the carriage out like that. All right. Now from here, we're going to go into a little bridge series. We're going to take that yellow spring off in just 1 second. Grab that ball. I told you we're going to work those legs today. And that's why I wanted to warm them up before we go into this bridge. So we're going to lay all the way down. Headrest is down. Let's go. Here we go. One yellow spring is on. All right. Now I'm going to bring the ball. Actually, I'm going to wedge the ball right here. I'm going to use it after this. All right. So first I want you to lay here like this. Bring the soles of your feet together on top of that box. Hands are down by your side. Now press into the backs of your arms. Lift the hips. Squeeze those glutes. Open the carriage, keep those glutes high, bring it right back in. Do not let that butt lower. Inhale, open, squeeze those glutes, bring it in. You've got it. We're here for 8 more. For 8, squeeze that booty, keep it lifted. For 7, keep the soles of your feet together. Woo! For 6, lifting from that pelvic floor. Those abs should be tight. We're here for 5. Can you feel those hamstrings? For 4, you can do this without a spring if you would like. For 3, I think it's just a little too intense without a spring. 2, last one. Now we're going to keep the carriage closed. Feet are in the same position. We're going to lower and lift the hips right here. For 10, squeeze those glutes as you lift. For 9, 8, 7. I want you to round the booty as you lift. For 6 and 5. You've got it. Here we go. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it home. Grab the ball. Now bring the ball between those knees. My feet are going to be on the box, not in front of the box. They're on top of the box. Same sequence here, okay? We're going to lift the hips up. All right, squeezing the ball. We're going to open and close. We're here for 8. Squeezing those glutes. For 7. Abdominals are tight. Squeeze that ball. For 6. You've got it. Here we go. For 5. Woo! 4. 3, how you doing? Hang in there. Final 2. Last one right here. 1. Going into the lifts. Lower, lift. 8. Squeeze the ball as you lift. For 7 and 6. You've got it. Hang in there. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Woo. All right. We're going to come up from there. So coming all the way up, I'm going to move my microphone around just a little bit so it's not in my way. You're done with that ball. So let's ditch the ball. All right, guys, welcome back. So we're going to take that spring off. You can do this with that light spring on if you would like, and that is totally acceptable. Listen to your body. Do what works best for you. If you want a greater challenge, we're going to take that spring off, okay? So what I do is I just lift my box up, take that yellow spring off, and then I bring it right back down. Make sure when you're looking at your box that it is even. So you don't want it to spill off on one side, okay? All right, we're going to start kneeling. We're going to slowly progress to our toes. So it is going to start simple. Listen to your body. If it's too much, put that yellow spring back on, okay? All right, so I'm going to come down to my forearms. right here like this. Now the first thing, draw that tummy in. Hollow out the armpits. We're going to open the carriage like this. Now I want you to drop your head round your back, tuck like a ball as you come in. And again, inhale, letting the pelvis drop towards the floor. Exhale, scoop the abs, drag it in. Let's go for 5 more. Let it open, scoop the abs, drag it in. 4 more. Like I said, we're going to gradually grow in difficulty right here. 3 more. Deflating those abs, cinching the ribs to the hips as you come in. You want to tuck like a ball. Try and create a giant capital C shape in your spine as you come in. Whoo! 1 more right here. Taking it out and back in. All right, now we're going to turn to the side. Now when you turn to the side, make sure your knees, hips, and shoulders are all facing the side. Now I'm going to come down onto a forearm. We're going to stay on the elbows first. Like this, stacking the knees. I'm going to open the carriage. Now look, I drop my hips. Now I'm going to cinch the ribs, press into that elbow, and lift the hips. Trying to create an arc under this bottom side right here as I lift. Find that arc, cinch the rib to the hip. You want to add your arm, elbow comes up. Now we're going to add a little rotation. I want you to bring your elbow to the box as you bring it in for 6. Open it out. You've got it. Cinch the rib to the hip, bring it in for 5. Open it out. Bring it in for 4. And again, open it out for 3, 2. Last one right here. This is it. 1. Now, we're going to add a leg. We're going to open everything out and bring it in. And again, add the leg. Drop the hip, lift it up, and bring it in. 4 more like that. Add the kick. Woo, how is that bottom side? That left side should definitely be feeling it. All right, you guys, give me just 2 more. Here we go. For 2. Last one right here. This is it. 1. Woo! How you doing? All right, so from here, we're going to come onto our hands, okay? So you're going to bring your hands onto your box. Carefully come up to standing. Oh, so carefully. My toes are facing the camera. I'm going to shift my weight so my weight is over my left hand. I'm going to open the carriage, press into that backhand, cinch the waist. We're here for 6. Legs are tandem, dropping the hips, scooping the abs, bring it in for 5. Again, we're going to wring those abdominals out like a sponge right there for 4. You really have to think about lifting from the pelvic floor and drawing it under for 3. Woo! 2, last one right here. 1. Carefully turn to face your box. When you have no springs on, you got to be so careful. Walk your feet to about the center of your carriage. We're going to do front pikes right here. Shoulders are over your hands. Carefully let the carriage open. Scoop the abs, pike it up. Here we go. For 6. Deep abs, keeping the shoulders over your hands, hollowing out those armpits. For 5. You've got it. And 4. Woo! 3. 2. Last one right here. 1. All right, let the carriage come home. Oh, so carefully bring your left foot onto the box. All right. We're going to stay low. Practice bringing it in and out. We're going to work the left leg. Find your balance. When you feel comfortable, bring your hands to your hips. We're going to take it down and up. If you want to add to it, bring your hands behind your head. All right, you guys, we're here for 10. I want you to press into the standing heel, your left heel, as you lift for 9. Starting to feel some heat in that left leg for 8. Lifting from the pelvic floor as we come up for 7. 6. Can you feel the work right here? For 5. Now, if this is too much, add that light spring. 4. 3. Can you feel this? 2. Last one. 1. Hold it right here. Bring it in and out for 8. 7. 6. Stay lifted from that pelvic floor for 5. 4. 3. 2. 2, last one right here. 1. Woo! Ooh, shaky. All right, carefully, we're gonna turn to the side. Oh, so carefully. All right, nothing is externally rotated. Everything is facing front, so we're a little bit in a parallel position. Reach your fingers to the box and then up, just like that. Fingers to the box and up. If you wanna add to it, your hands come behind your head. So your chest is gonna go right over that thigh. 8 more. For 8. Can you feel that left leg now? For 7, you've got it. Woo! For 6, can you feel this? For 5, 4, I know that leg. 3, is it shaking? 2, last one right here. We're gonna give the leg a break. 1. Woo, carefully step both feet onto that carriage. Hands are gonna come back to your box here like this. Feet are together. Now, we're gonna take the inside leg. As we open the carriage, the inside leg is gonna reach to the floor. I gotta bring my feet out a little bit. And then it comes right back over. So it starts crossed over. Take it out, tap the floor, lift the hips, use those abs to bring it in. 6, 5. Both legs are working here for 4, as well as that core and shoulders. 3, 2, last one right here. 1. Woo! All right, carefully come to your box. Catch your breath as you do so. Woo! One more thing with that left leg. We are still on no springs. Okay, I'm gonna take the working leg. We're gonna continue to work that left leg. I want you to bring it onto the carriage here like this, okay? Ride it out, pause. Hips are square, shoulders are square. Slide it out and in for 10. Bring your hands on your head, hinge forward a little bit so we weigh that foot down. Here we go. 9, 8, you have to press into the heel to drag it back in. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your hands to the shoulder rest. Carefully find your foot on the box. Make sure it's in the center of the box. All right, take it out. Find your balance, bring it back in. Just feeling the movement of the carriage before we add to it. Now, oh so carefully, we're gonna stand upright. Hands are on my head. I'm gonna hinge forward for a lunge. Back up for 10. If you wanna keep your hands out to the side, that is fine. Take it down, nose, knees, and toes, long spine. 8. Nice long spine, shoulders are down for 7. Notice how slow I'm moving. We're almost done with this left leg. For 6, you've got it. And 5, whoo, can you feel the heat? Final 4, hang in there, friends. 3, 2, last one right here, this is it. 1, find the shoulder rest, bring it home, carefully step off to the side. Woo. All right, you guys, we're gonna take it from the top, from the elbow tucks, okay? Grab some water really quick. Welcome back. Let's get after it. So we're still on 0 springs. Unless you choose to go to a lighter spring, to just a light spring, that's totally fine too. But we're gonna do it all over again on the other side. So here we go, coming down this way here. Remember, we start easy and we slowly build. So if we're building too fast, go back to that easier variation, okay? So coming down onto my forearms, I'm gonna open the carriage. And as I open the carriage, I let the hips drop. Now I press into the elbows, hollow out the armpits, and I round the back to bring the knees under for 6. Scoop the abs. Try and find that giant capital C shape in your spine as you bring it in. I am aware this is super easy. We're layering here. We have to start with a nice solid foundation and layer from there. Give me 2 more right here for 2. Cinch the ribs to the hips, nose towards your knees. Last one right here. Now we turn to the side. Basically, it's the same thing. So before I start, I want to make sure my shoulders, hips, and knees are all square with that wall. Then I bring my elbow down. I'm going to drop the hips. Now I lift the hips, cinch the ribs to the hips, bring it up. If you want to add to it, the hand comes on the head. Now when we cross, or when we bring it in, we cross over for 6. Open it out, drop the hips. Here we go. For 5. The more you focus on lifting the ribs and cinching the rib to the hip for 3, the more you're going to feel that waistline. 2. Last one right here. 1. All right. Adding the leg. Take it out and in. Take it out and in. You've got it. Out, in. 3 more. Out, in. 2 more. Out, in. Last one. Woo! You've got it. Okay. Now, if you want to add to it, we come up to our toes. Right here like this. Hands come to the box. All right, so my feet are tandem. Shoulders are over your hands. Drop the hips to the box. Press in the box, lift it up for 6. Think about cinching the rib to the hip to create the lift right there. For 5. Abs are nice and tight. 4. 3. 2, last one right here, this is it. 1, carefully turn towards your box. Whoop. All right, walk your feet to about the center of your carriage. Your shoulders are going to be over your hands. I want you to come into a plank. Find that plank position. Scoop the abs, take it up. Another round of 6. 5. Keeping the shoulders over your hands for 4. You're dragging those toes under with those abs for 3. 2, last one right here. 1. Whoo! It's time for that right leg. Okay, right foot comes to the box. Find your balance first. But we don't start with the mountain climbers. It's kind of nice. Find your balance right here. If you need to stay with this position, that is totally fine. Remember, I want you to do you. All right, coming up. Hands are coming to my head. Taking it down. Switching on the glute as I take it up. For 10. Lifting from that pelvic floor. For 9. Right here, switch on that glute right there. 8. 7. 6. If this is too much, add that spring. For 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one. 1. Take it down. Hold it here. In and out. Here we go. 8. Stay low. 7. Stay nice and low for 6. Spine is long. Elbows are wide. Do not let that back round. 5. 4. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Catch your breath. Carefully turn away. Remember this one, our feet are parallel. Okay, so we're not externally rotated. I want you to shift your weight so your weight is over the box. Reach the arms front. Practice taking it down and up. Now, if you want to add to it, your hands come to your head. I want your chest to go right over that thigh. 9. Take your time. 8. It is pretty intense. 7. You've got it. We're hinging at that waist. Abs are tight. For 6. Do not let those elbows come forward. Keep them wide. It's going to keep those shoulders down. 4. 3. How is that right leg? 2. Last one right here. I know this is tough. Give me 1 more. 1. Whoo! Bring it in. Carefully take both feet to your carriage. Hands come to your box. Left foot, the foot closest to the shoulder rest, comes to about the center. Now my other foot, it crosses over. As I open the carriage, I keep the inside, take the inside foot to the floor, cross it back. For 6, keep your weight over your hands. Cinch the rib hip as you lift. For 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. 1. Woo! Come to your box. How are we doing, you guys? It's Monday. Monday is my favorite day of the week. I love fresh starts, but it's also the hardest to start moving, I think. I don't know why. All right. Are you ready? One more thing with that right leg. Then we have another flow coming up. All right. Oh, so carefully bring your foot to the carriage. Remember, for the first 10, we keep that foot down. Okay. I want you to ride the carriage out. Pause. Nose, knees, and toes. So you're weighing that foot down. Slide it out and in. Hands come behind the head. Elbows are wide. 9, 8. You've got it. How are we doing? 7. Hinge forward just a hair more. For 6, you should definitely feel that right leg. For 5, woo. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, find the shoulder rest with your hands. Carefully bring your foot to that box. Just practice moving the carriage. Just practice. Gotta walk my foot back a little bit. All right. Now I'm gonna find my balance. I'm gonna come upright. Are you ready? We're here for 10. Elbows are wide. Nose, knees, and toes. Take it down. 10. Nice and slow. Take the hands out to the side if you need to. Spine is long. For 9. Notice how slow I'm going. 8. You've got it. 7. Woo! For 6, you are almost there. You get a nice 30-second break after this. For 5, 4, you've got it. 3, 2, last one right here. This is it, friends. We've got this. 1. Woo! Carefully bring those hands back to the shoulder rest. Step off the carriage. Woo! All right. We are done with the no springs portion of this class. So we're going to add the yellow spring back on. So lift the box up. Add that half spring back on. Remember, you want the carriage away from the box, in front of or behind the box, not under the box. Give yourselves a 30-second break. Meet me right back here. All right, welcome back, you guys. So we have that one yellow spring on. We have the box against the shoulder, against the foot bar, and the carriage is pulled out from under it. And it just kind of rests like that. Now we're going to pick up our straps. Okay, I want you to take your straps, and I want you to just rest them in the center of your carriage like that. So they're easy to grab. Now the first set, I'm going to do facing away from you, but I think through my cues, you'll be just fine figuring it out, okay? So we're going to start with, we're going to work the left side of the body first, like I always do. All right. I'm going to come onto my box like this. So my knees are facing, my body is facing this way. Now, I'm going to take both of my hands, bring them onto my carriage like this. Keep your knees facing that way, so a little bit of rotation. Now, just take it out, hold it right here. So my knees are stacked, abdominals are tight. Practice sliding it in and out. This is level 1. If you want to add to it, you take the back hand to the center, your right hand comes here, slide it out and in, just like this. If you want to add to it even more, you keep the leg extended. Here we go. We're here for 6. We're working that left arm and shoulder girdle. For 5, keep the elbow high. For 4, no rotation. For 3, 2, 1. All right, now bring both hands on. We're going to go into a little push-up. I call this Spider-Man. So I ride the carriage out. I extend the top leg long. Pause. Find a push-up, bring it back in for 6. Take it back out. Extend the leg, pause, push up for 5, 4. You've got it. How we doing? Can you feel the arms, the legs, everything for 3? It's a full body exercise. Woo! 2. Keep those shoulders out of your ears. Last one right here. 1. Now just hold it right here. Keep the leg extended. 6 slides for 6. And 5. Hang in there, friends. 4. We've got this. 3, 2, 1. Bring it home. Going to get a lot less complicated right here. So you're going to sit on your box with your legs just dangling over the edge. Okay. Left hand. We're still working the left side. Just going to grab your strap like that. I'm grabbing my shorter loop. The other hand is holding on to the foot bar so I don't pull. So it gives me a little bit more grounding. I'm just going to draw it in. We're here for 10. So it's just a lat pull. Draw it straight down for 9. I feel both the pecs and the lats right here for 8. No rotation. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. All right, ditch that strap, but keep it on the carriage. Rotate this way. All right, so I'm going to sit with my knees wide and my feet are on the carriage frame, or on the, sorry, the frame of the reformer. Grab here like this, just practice pulling. Now, if you want it heavier, you grab a little higher. Bring your other hand on your head. Now, as we pull and drive the elbow straight back, I want you to twist for 10. Twist and pull. Think about wringing those abs out like a sponge, but also I want you working those lats. 8, 7, you've got it. For 6, 5, 4, woo, I want you guys to smile. For 3, 2, this is so fun. 1, woo. All right, keep that strap with you. We're gonna swing our legs around like this. So my left hand is gonna stay with the strap. I'm gonna bring my right hand to the carriage and my knees are stacked, okay? So just, I'm talking about the legs. They're gonna extend out and they're gonna tuck in like that. Now I don't want the legs heavy on the box. They're just skimming above the box like that. Out and in. Now, as the legs go out, I want you to push the carriage away, reach the strap down, keep the strap high, keep tension in the rope, bring it in for 8. Take it out. Keep tension in the strap, so keep the strap high. Use those abs to bring it in for 7. Remember, the legs are just skimming over the box. They're not resting on the box. They're floating above the water. Woo, 4 more. Here we go. 4. Use those top obliques to bring those legs in for 3. Can you guys feel this? 2. Last one right here. Woo. 1. All right, now we're going to come up to kneeling like this. So we're still facing that way. Grab your strap again. All right. So we're here like this. Find a star. Take it out. As I take it out, I reach the hand towards that wall and I bring the leg back up, tuck it in. Here we go. 7 more. Take it out. Dropping the hips slightly, lift the hip, bring the legs back together. Notice my shoulder is staying over the hand as I bring it in. Lift the ribs, drag the carriage under. Now keep tension in that rope so you're still feeling that left leg work. You've got it. Woo! I look up at my hand and then I look down at the carriage. Just 1 more right here. Hang in there. You've got it. Woo! From here. Have a seat on your box. We're going to turn this way like this. And I'm going to reach back. I'm going to grab both of my straps here like this. And my microphone is in my way. All right, so you're here like this. Hinge forward, roll the shoulders back. I want your nose right over your platform. Bicep curl here for 10. Lifting from that pelvic floor for 9. Spine is long. 8. You got it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one right here. 1. Ditch those straps. Scoot your butt forward this way like this. Walk your hands down to the frame. Extend the legs up. Leg lowers here. Draw the shoulders down. Abs are tight. We're here for 10. Take it down. Scoop the abs. Take it up. 10. 9. 8. I'm deflating the abs to initiate that lift. For 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one right here. This is it. 1. Woo! Take it up, you guys. Woo! We're going to take it from the top. I'm going to grab a sip of water. It's super dry here in Utah. So I need a sip of water. All right. All right, so now we're going to be facing this way. We're going to work the right side of the body here. Just moving that microphone. It's really bugging me today. All right, so I need to come to kneeling so it's easier to approach it this way, like this. Okay, so we go to that side kneeling plank variation that we just did, and we don't use the strap for the first part, okay? All right, so my knees, hips, and shoulders are facing this way. I'm going to bring my hands to my carriage here, like this. All right, so I'm just going to practice taking it out, holding it here, bringing it out and in, like that. And if you want to add to it, we bring the back hand to the center, left hand is here, practice it here. So you should feel that bottom arm working. Extend the leg. 6 more. Here we go. For 6 and 5. This is super tough. For 4, 3. There's a reason why we're only doing 6. 2, 1. Bring it in. Spider-Man. Here we go. Hands come to the carriage. So we take it out. Extend the leg. Give me a push-up. Tuck it in. For 6, 5, 4. Good. Lifting from that pelvic floor. Neck is long. For 3. You're going to feel the back arm a little bit more than the front arm. 2, 1. Now we hold it here. Just slide it in and out. 6. Keep that leg lifted. For 5, 4, 3, 2. This is it right here. 1. Woo! And we have a seat. Super simple, like this. Grab that strap. All right, so other hand is going to come here. It's just going to help stabilize me a little bit. Holding it here for 10, 9. Can't get much more simple than this, right? 8, 7. Are we having a good time? For 6, keep going. For 5, you're here. That's the hardest part, is getting here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ditch that strap. I'm going to turn this way here. Catch your breath. All right, so I'm grabbing right here like this. Now remember this pull. You're just driving the elbow straight back. Other hand comes here. Now if we want to add to it, as we drive that elbow back, we're going to twist for 10. I want you to really focus on those lats, drawing that shoulder blade down. 8. Wringing those abs out like a sponge. For 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one right here. 1. Woo! Nice job, you guys. All right, so from here, we go into our side mermaid tuck, okay? So I'm going to sweep my legs around like this. Bring the strap into the right hand because we are still working that right hand. Oh, sorry, we're on our hip. I was getting ahead of myself. All right, so legs are stacked. So we open the carriage, the legs stack. Now as we come in, remember, we're going to tuck the knees in, but I want them to skim across the box like that. Take it out, stretch, skim across the box. So you have to use that top oblique to keep the legs lifted And you also want to keep tension in that rope. So I feel the obliques and the lats. You've got it. 3 more. Inhale as you open. Exhale, contract that core to bring it in. Just 2 more right here. For 2. Last one right here. 1. Woo! Now we come up onto those knees. Just getting a little ahead of myself is all. All right. Here we are. So we come up. Got to hold my strap a little differently. We come up like this, right? Now we're going to tuck it in. Lift the ribs. Here we go. 6. Take it out. Look up. Now as the carriage comes under, I look down. For 5. Keep tension in that rope. 4. You've got it. How we doing? Hang in there for me. For 3. 2. Last one right here. This is it. 1. Ditch that strap. Have a seat on your box. Facing the foot bar this way here like this. Woo! Bicep curl. And then we finish with our leg lowers. So grab those straps. We're hinging forward. Right here like this. Are you ready? Abs are tight. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ditch those straps. Scoot forward on your box. Bring your hands to the carriage and the frame. Extend the legs up. All right. This time, let's change it. Let's go into a little bit more of a corkscrew. So we're going to take it down, circle to one side and up. Now reverse. Circle to the right. Take it up the left. Hollow out those abs as it comes up. Go back down the left. Deflate the abs right here to take it up. Now we're going to go down the right side. Take it down the right side. Use those abdominals right there to take it up. Down the left side. Woo! Up the right side. One more each direction. Here we go. Exhale up. Inhale halfway. Exhale, take it up. Woo! All right, finish it out. Leg lowers here. We're here for 10. This is our bonus burn right here for 9. I want those abs nice and tight. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Woo! Checking the time. Just enough time to stretch. Let's get rid of that box. Be careful so the carriage doesn't slam too much. How are we feeling, you guys? All right, let's bring our foot bar up to the middle shelf. And I'm going to go to 1 medium spring to stretch. That's 1 red on my reformer. You guys, we made it. Woo! Left foot is going to come under the foot of the bed on the floor. Right foot is going to come here. I'm going to reach my hands up, draw those shoulders down. Find a nice stretch. Take it out. I'm going to hold it out here. Now I'm going to pause for a second. I'm going to take the hand closest to my foot bar. Reach it up, getting a nice exaggerated stretch. Bringing it back in. 2 more like that. I even feel a stretch right here. My legs are tight today. I'm going to take it out. Pause. I'm going to reach that arm up and hold. Bringing it back in. Last one right here. All right, coming on top. This way like this. So now the stretched leg, the leg that was against my shoulder rest is now going to come on top of my foot bar. You can also bring it to the platform. It's totally up to you. Now before you start, press those hips forward. Open up that chest. We're taking it down. Here we go. Taking it out. Now if you want to add to it, you bring your hands down to the frame. Hold it right there. And then I'm going to bring it in. As I come in, I push my fingertips into the foot bar. Draw the shoulders down, lift my chin, taking it back out. Whoo. The leaves are changing here in Utah. Mid-September, and we're starting to get some beautiful golden leaves. This is one of my favorite times of the year. I love the first part of fall. It's my favorite. When the weather gets a little bit cooler, the air has a little bit more crispness to it. It's my favorite. Let's switch legs. I love every season, actually. Though in Utah, when it's still snowing in April, I'm over it. Hips are forward. Open up that hip flexor. We're going to take it out and hold. At one point in Utah, you just get so tired of wearing boots all the time. You just want your toes to be free. I think that's why I like fall so well. One more here. All right. Going to step off the reformer to the right. Going to finish with this left leg's inner thigh stretch, side split. Right foot is under, left foot comes on top. Reach those arms up, draw those shoulders down. We're going to float forward. You've got it. Now remember, we hold, and then we take the inside hand, reach it up, getting a nice stretch, and back in. 2 more like that. Last one right here. And you guys, we did it. Give yourselves a hand. You did awesome. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a fabulous day, and I will see you next time.